is in fact running, and my sound is running. Yes, today I don't need a producer.
Yeah, I started with my starting soon screen earlier.
Yeah, I've started to do that, but a lot of the time I kind of find myself just going in and getting into the habit of putting stream soon up while that's happening is a good idea. So those are our daily challenges. All your money and stuff are carried across here. Have you played the beta already?
I've not played the beta.
Okay. I think key differences are doors are definitely. There's some debate of whether doors were perfect protection in the past, in the current stable release. They're definitely not now. If the ghost can see you go through a door
and you close it,
it can open or it can come through the door.
Right.
As me and Rich proved, although it's pretty much been certain knowledge for some time now, the ghost picks one target. The stream from last night shows me getting murdered while Rich stands there aghast. Because we tried to take on the prison ourselves and that did not go well. Which reminds me, I've got a lot of items to buy. I think
there are others out there in need of help.
I will create a game for us. Codes in the chat.
Okay.
Let's have a look. Ooh, yes, my ghost hunting box is a little bare.
Here we are.
Oh, time to deafen in Discord.
Oh, yeah. Right, okay.
Right. I'm just buying back a few items that...
I can barely hear you because you're in my right ear.
That's happening because we don't have radio here, so... But you can get out of the menu by hitting escape.
I'll swap you to my left ear.
Yeah.
Remind me to swap again when we're in the game, because otherwise I will get,
Hang on, there's another way of doing it, which is if I stand this side of you, now you should get it in the... Except that you've already swapped.
Oh, right, okay. Yes. Yeah, I can hear you now. Good.
Yeah, if I stand here and you don't move, then I'm on the correct side of you. Because we only have the positional chat in here, which is annoying. So I'm just buying back some equipment. I've got to remember what I need. So photo cameras, we need some more of those. Strong flashlight. They're expensive.
Yeah, let me know if you need anything, because I have a little money, so I can buy some stuff as well.
Well, the things you always should just sort of have for yourself are probably a thermometer, a strong flashlight.
Yep. Strong flashlight. Okay.
Yes. So that's the one with the little red rim that's on the bottom shelf, not the middle shelf. Let me think. Lighter, smudge sticks, crucifix, and a motion detector if you can afford one. And the reason is those are all items that you occasionally are asked to use as part of the challenges.
Right.
Accessories that are generally useful are sanity pills. Things you should bring yourself are strong flashlights, sanity pills, I guess. Head-mounted camera if you can afford one, or you've got the level to buy one.
Oh no, I don't have that much, unfortunately.
No.
I can afford a lighter. Is that lighter?
Lighter and smudge sticks are useful things to have,
Smudge sticks.
but I will provide them for this round because I have the cash.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's stuff you would find useful to own. If you were going to play on your own, for instance.
Oh, I can't buy sanity pills because I'm not high enough level.
I have some for us both, so that's fine. You're less
Okay,
limited.
cool.
By the time you get to the level where you can buy everything, you will have enough cash to buy everything.
Right.
And the model we were doing before is I bought all the stuff, but I cowered in the van, and that way I wouldn't die and lose stuff. And when me and Rich have been playing now, we're split because he's got a fair bit of cash. We're splitting the load of items and both going in, but it means that I'm more vulnerable to dying and therefore have to rebuy stuff again. So photo cameras, plenty of those, couple of lighters, couple of smudge sticks, couple of tripods, couple of video cameras, strong flashlight, 2 motion sensors, and I need to buy some sound sensors. Expensive, like everything. About half my cash gone. Well, it's got, actually, while I'm adding things, I haven't even selected a job. Ooh, we've got a nice selection. Grafton Farmhouse, Bleasdale Farmhouse. So there's the one with the attic or the one without the attic.
Oh.
The one with the attic's larger. Maybe if we start with the Grafton because it's smaller. Yeah.
Yep, let's do that.
It's smaller. We'll get round it quicker. And it's time to warm up, I guess. So, and I'll stick it on amateur for us here. That gives us a bit of time to get set up, and we're less likely to get horribly murdered. So, based on all of that, we probably don't need the sound sensors. Take one of the motion sensors. Take the salt. Salt's one of the things that's often an achievement. Spare thermometer.
Okay.
And I will... Oh, can you buy an EMF reader?
I do have one.
Yeah. So that's...
add that.
Bring a spare one of those. And I will bring a... yeah, it's good to have a spare thermometer. I kind of like the idea of having a thermometer, a couple of thermometers and a couple of EMF readers, because that way, if one of us needs one or the other, even if we're not carrying it, there's likely to be a spare, even if the other person's like the other side of the venue. So.
Right, so I'm going to add a thermometer and a EMF reader?
Yeah.
Huh, why is that not in the list? Oh no, hang on, here.
Salt. Expensive salt. Add a
Did
couple
that work?
Let's have a look. 2 EMF readers and 2 thermometers, yes.
Yep, cool.
Right, I think we've got most of the things we need. We'll have 3 video cameras, 2 of which will have... 3 of which potentially have tripods. I think I'm going to remove a tripod there. We'll have 2 on tripods and 1 we can carry around and just dump on a mantelpiece or whatever. So,
yep,
yeah,
yep.
I think we're about ready.
Cool, yep, good for me.
Alright. Hit ready when you're ready.
I'm trying.
Is my head in the way?
The ready up button isn't...
To do that, we actually have to select the job there. There we go.
Right.
My bad. Yes, my bad.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. And remember to check the whiteboard for help. No report this time. Be careful. You're going in blind.
What have we got today? Discover what kind of ghost it is. Have a member of your team witness a ghost event. Detect a ghost's presence with a motion sensor. And capture a photo.
Okay.
Yep.
Done some more investigating for you. Looks like
The ghost's home is Kenneth Moore. Another ghost's name is Kenneth Moore. This ghost also seems to only respond to people who are alone. Okay? You should, so, which means if we want to have a chance to see it, we can't be in the same room?
Yeah, it will. That's. I'm not sure how hard and fast that is. I think it's modified a bit depending on the type of ghost it is. But yeah, in general, if two of us are around, it's less likely to show itself. It's less likely to do a hunt. So it's less likely to be active.
You should be able to use its name to anger it and get some paranormal activity. Make sure to refer to your journal and write down any evidence you find. Okay, cool.
Yep. Using the ghost name's an interesting one. I don't know how much this is still true, but it certainly was the case that if you said the ghost's name, anything you say thereafter is basically ignored. What happens? It adds to an algorithm in which the ghost is angered or not. So we, if you're trying to ask it questions on the spirit box and so on, it's not actually useful to use its name. All right, let's go and shove some stuff outside the front door. I foolishly did not put my own strong flashlight in, so you take that for the purpose of investigation. I'll take the not strong flashlight.
okay.
My dumb fault. So, okay. One change is that the technique we used to use of sticking these motion detectors on the wall outside to keep them out of the way no longer works. They no longer stick to the outside of the house. We're not sure why. But there will be reasons, no doubt.
Right, I have thermometer and flashlight and a smudge stick.
Yeah. So we should have enough EMF readers and thermometers and flashlights for us to do the initial run around the building, for which we will have 5 minutes at the start.
Okay.
Photo yet?
Yeah, if you get murdered now, because we're on amateur, you get 50% of the value of your stuff back. Your insurance is good for that. Professional, you get nothing, I think, or a very small amount. I've just realised that my stream may be incorrectly
Would
named.
you like to
You self.
put a thermometer, or should I use the EMF reader? Or both?
So I'm going to say both, but we split up to cover more ground.
Yes. So swap, do a sweep of a room twice.
Something like that. I mean, whatever works. I might do an entire level. I've just realised I've got my stream name wrong. I do need a producer once again, or at least the description. So I'm just amending that quickly.
Yep.
Not that it will work for Facebook. It will just Facebook is.
Facebook just grabs the video.
Facebook, yeah, its integration isn't great, and the reason for that is they want you to move to using their Facebook Pages service, which is all right, but it means that the services that I use to I don't know what's the word, maybe syndicate my streams so that they're on all of them at once. I have to pay extra to access Facebook Pages, presumably because Facebook charges them for this. I don't know. I haven't looked into it too hard. But it should have on everything else updated the. Right. So I have a thermometer, EMF reader, and a torch. I think that's it. So, shall I do upstairs and you do downstairs? Is that a good way of dividing?
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
What we need is the key. So I will grab whatever's left in the van on this run as well.
Okay.
Is the smudge sticks and lighter. The reason it's worth having more than one smudge stick is that if there is a smudge stick challenge, you need to smudge stick the appropriate room that the ghost is in. However, if you walk through the ghost with the smudge stick and it's not in the room, it will put your smudge stick out and be stunned, but that doesn't get you the challenge, so you have to do it again. So that's the thing. Right, I have my stuff. Door is open. 5-minute counter. So I will go straight up the stairs. See if the generator's on. Yep, we have lights. Right, I found the room with the fuse box.
Okay, fuse box is upstairs.
Yeah, it's upstairs in the storeroom at the back. So you turn right off the top of the stairs, go right to the end, and then it's in that room. No temperature drops as yet.
None here either. It's getting warmer.
Yeah. The apparently one of the things that the guy's working on at the moment is that the temperature fluctuations will be a little more random and a little less 100% nailing down where it is straight away, make it a bit less easier. Those doors are opening and closing quite a lot, aren't they? Right, I've done a run round the upstairs.
No, it was locked. 2 locked doors downstairs.
Ah, that was you then. Okay. I am not getting anything temperature-wise upstairs. There's not a lot of rooms to do here, so I am.
Another locked door.
There will be keys around, so look for bowls that might have keys in. They're often on mantelpieces.
Okay. No.
Damn it! I was going to rebind my radio key.
Door.
Okay, I've done a sweep of upstairs using temperature monitoring and EMF. Oh, but I have found a Ouija board.
A little colder in the downstairs bedroom, but 10 degrees, 13. That's 10 degrees lower than the rest so far.
That is pretty indicative of something going on. So below 10 degrees is paranormal activity by definition.
Okay.
So we have a Ouija board, ghosty board thing upstairs, which I will take a photo of and retrieve. So I'm coming over to where you are with the EMF reader. So is this... which room is this? Aha! Ooh, 4 degrees. That's very much what we're looking for. Right. So EMF reader. I'm just going to dump that in the middle of the room there. We got creepy dolls. Ooh, voodoo doll. Got a voodoo doll here. So that is another object. I think we might afford to pop the lights on in here for the moment. Since, and this area, since we're going to be working in this area quite a lot. Right. Yeah, we've got about 2 minutes left on our run.
Okay.
Right.
It's either this room or the next one. That might be it.
Yeah, so I'm going to bring some cameras through.
Okay. I'll look for keys if I see any.
Table by the phone is a good place. Kitchen is a good place. Oh, and keep an eye out on the floor for a bone. Yeah, I've just had a look by the phone. There's nothing there.
The phone is off the hook.
Yeah, there are 2 phones, both off the hook. If they ring, of course, that's freaky. So, here we are. We are going to have the camera. I have one camera. Oof. Here. Take a picture of the voodoo doll there. And I'm going to pop upstairs.
5 degrees in... Oh, no, it's jumped up again.
Yeah,
It's
so
just
it
5 degrees in
might,
there.
yeah, it might not be. That might be leakage from the bedroom, or it might not. But there's a voodoo doll in there, which is slightly indicative of something. I'm going to go and grab the Ouija board, bring it down, take a photo. But we can ask you questions on the Ouija board. So.
Ooh.
Now I'm going to pop this outside for a second and bring some, because it's going to be around that area, so I'm bringing some diagnostic stuff in anyway.
Okay.
And extra cameras. Because you got some temperature readings in the room just next to there, didn't you?
I did. Yes.
Yeah, the counter's down now, so bringing the book, the spirit writing book, and the spirit box through. And then I will bring the Ouija board in for super creepy seancey time.
Yeah, still cold.
Oh, no, no. Yep. It's cold in this corner here.
Nothing on the EMF reader yet.
No sign of a bone yet.
I haven't seen anything.
Might be worth checking the far side of the common area. Okay. What have we got here? Got another voodoo doll. Need a camera for that.
I'm worried about the gas canisters.
So let's just take a quick trip back to the van and check our cameras. Oh, we've left the lights on in there. That probably won't help. Everything's flatlined.
Oh, because they're all low light.
Right. Yeah, it's
Overload.
it's crap lighting. It's not so bad. It's not as blinding as you get in the houses, but it's still probably too bright to detect ghost orbs. Cool. Oh, got a bit of activity there.
Oh, it dropped quite a bit.
Just grab the last thing, dump it on the porch. So I need to pop the lights. Need a camera, some more photos. Motion sensor. And yeah, I'd grab a camera.
I can drop the thermometer because we know where the cold room is.
Yeah, I've dropped a camera just inside. I don't have to go all the way back to get it. But
Okay.
we can both have one just in case. Oop. Didn't want to do that. Come on. There we are. Motion detector. I only got the one.
Oops.
That's fine. I will be back in just a second. I'm just grabbing an item. We've got one more voodoo doll to photograph, just in that bedroom there. Yeah, there we go.
This one.
Yep. Right. We think this is the room. Shall we have a seance?
Okay.
So, I'm not sure I've done this before. So I think you click on it and ask it a question. Try what room are you in? It should glow when you've activated
Click on the Ouija
Oh.
board.
Yeah,
Board.
yeah. There we go. So ask it.
What room are you in?
Well, it just closed that door, so that's a bit freaky.
Mm-hmm.
That got us fingerprints, so we have fingerprints as evidence, even though we didn't actually. So, what room are you in? How old are you? Oh, there we go. 15. That's only a level 2.
Yep.
We have ghostwriting.
Ooh.
Right, I suggest we turn off the lights. I don't really want to, but we're gonna. Test the spirit box and then go and check for ghost orbs if the spirit box doesn't work. How old are you? Where are you? Okay, this is freaky as all hell. Back to the van! I want to check for ghost orbs. Oh no, hang on. It's either EMF level 5 or spirit box. That's it. Ghost orbs aren't relevant now.
Right, okay. Okay.
Right. I'm pretty certain this is the room. Did you do that light? Because I did not. I did not do the light.
No, no.
Where are you? Was that 5? Okay, we can go back to the van now for a little bit. Okay, because it's also a revenant. I kind of want to get out the door. Right, it's revenants are very fast and quite deadly. So we have to review fingerprints, ghostwriting, and EMF level 5.
Yeah, it wasn't quite.
It wasn't quite freezing.
No, but we do have So yeah, we have fingerprints, ghostwriting, EMF level 5. The fingerprints were on the door.
Yep, okay, cool.
So that's the evidence covered. We know what ghost we've got. We've done none of the achievements, and this is where it's going to get risky.
Okay. What do we need to do?
Well, we need to witness a ghost event. Now, I feel that we've both witnessed quite a few ghost events. It's closed doors, it's on us, it's moved Ouija boards, but none of them have counted, apparently. We detect its presence with a motion sensor. That is, I've set one up there, just inside the door, but it doesn't seem to be doing the trick.
Salt?
There's
Or
no...
is that a separate one?
Oh, we could try putting some salt down. That might count. I don't know.
Or is it just things like temperature dropping, doors slamming?
It's doors slamming in your face, you know, stuff being chucked in your vision, but it doesn't always trigger. It seems a bit finicky.
Okay.
We can. we're going to need to capture a photo of the ghost, apparently, which... if it appears, we're probably in real trouble. Yeah, it's opening and closing doors now, so it's just fully closed the door at the back of the room there.
Oh,
Yeah. It could be that it's actually in the back room rather than...
the temperature was a bit lower in the utility room type thing.
Yeah.
But
So
the
it
washing
might,
machine is...
yeah, so it might be there rather than... Yeah. I failed to notice we've got to survive with only the starter items challenge, which we might want to try the next round. Right, focus up. What we're going to do? Well, we need... so, I'm going to move the motion detector from where it is to near that back room. That seems like a good idea. We can put some salt down. And we can try and witness a ghost event or capture a photo of it. This is where it's probably going to get a little dangerous. You take that camera, I'll take the one inside. I'm going to take this this camera and pop it in the back room while I'm foolishly poking around where I probably shouldn't. Okay, it's here and it's moving around. I think he's upstairs.
Oh.
You can hear the footsteps.
Oh,
Okay.
it's flickering upstairs.
Yeah, it's hunting.
Oh. Oh. I'm fine. Oh. No. That didn't go well.
Oh dear.
I've prepared some jobs for you.
Oops.
Oh dear.
I couldn't find the front door.
Oh, I've got no equipment.
Oops.
You were right next to the front door. I was throwing a can out. I was going, go, leave. Yeah, it was a little crawly
Yeah,
child.
that was my plan, but I couldn't find the door in time.
Oh dear. Yeah, well, it's going to be a while before I can bankroll anything again.
That's alright.
Yeah.
Well, we definitely both witnessed ghost events.
That happened sadly because we wiped. We got nothing. I don't think we even get the insurance because we wiped. Yeah, I know. But a wipe means that you get $10 and that's it.
Yeah.
Bugger. So we can do another one. There's a Tanglewood Street house, which probably on intermediate with a starting gear. Because we've got a challenge which will net us $15 to use only the gear that's in the list here. So one EMF reader, one flashlight, photo camera, UV light, video camera, spirit box, ghost book, and nothing else. So we can do that. That'll net us a few dollars if we don't die. But we also won't lose anything very much if we die. So on which basis it might be worth doing it on professional, just barging in and seeing what we can do, because that gives us a bigger multiplier. But the losing doesn't really lose us anything.
Oh, okay.
So if I put that on professional, we do it with the starting gear. We won't get all the bonuses, but we will get a higher multiplier if we're successful.
I still have some stuff, so do you want me to put any...
No, because there's an achievement that says survive with only starter items, so that's exactly what's in the equipment list, cool. Yeah. So we can do it on professional, because this way we lose no equipment, yeah? And the most we lose is some XP, i.e. you won't get XP for completing the job if you die.
Okay.
And that's it, really. So it's quite a safe bet to try on a higher level, but we're also doing it on a small house.
Yep.
So it's designed. This is the house that's in the training mission. So just bear with me a second. I'm going to wet my whistle because yeah, a little dry. Probably from all the terror of being eaten by a baby, which just happened there. It was tiny. It wasn't the crawling girl model. They've got like a toddler or baby sized ghost now, which is kind of freaky. Which I guess is the point, really.
Yes.
And that one, yeah, I went round. I can see how it happened. So it came out of the room that we were in. I think you were right. It was the back room. But it moves really, really fast because it's the Revenant. So it starts hunting, and it's already on a path to the last place it saw you. So it must have caught a glimpse of me every time just before I turned a corner. So I was turning lots of corners and going through multiple doors to try and get it. But it came through the door I didn't enter the room from. So it had known which room I went into and gone through that door. So you could no longer just sort of... serpentine your way around to avoid it. You've got to break its line of sight and then move somewhere that it can't figure out the next step from.
Oh,
terrifying.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so much better. Which I'm immediately going to spoil by having a cigarette, but So, ready up when you're ready?
Yep.
Oh, it's not worked. There we are. Does seem a little janky sometimes.
Check the equipment, get set up before investigating, and remember to check the whiteboard for help. But it looks like whoever's here left in a hurry.
Once again, I've forgotten to switch my radio key to something a bit more convenient.
Ghost event. Cleanse the area near the ghost using smudge sticks. And prevent the ghost from hunting with the crucifix.
Those aren't basic. That's not basic equipment, is it?
Yeah, so it's consistent. It will give you those things whether you've got those items or not. So if you go with it, if you're going to try and get a starting gear achievement, or you only have starting gear, it sucks to be you, basically. But because we're on professional, we compensate that by everything will get a multiplier on it, so we should get a bit of extra cash anyway.
Right.
It's
Nancy Williams.
Yep. Say her name. Right, so we have one torch, one UV torch, one camera, one book. No thermometer. One EMF reader.
Okay.
So I will take the UV torch and the camera.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you take the EMF because it's the only detection thing we got, and the proper torch. I can just about manage with that. And as for the third item, we can pick up the spares, so we can just dump them inside. We don't need to fanny around putting things outside the front door, because, meh, not going to happen.
Do we need a book?
So the UV torch isn't much of a torch, but it'll do in a pinch. So we'll rely on the actual house lights a lot more.
Right.
Well, there's no timer now, so the ghost is active from the moment we go through the door. Some keys there. And the...
Hang on.
fuse box is probably somewhere annoying, like a basement or... Yep, the basement. I'll go and get the fuses.
I've got the EMF reader.
And I've got the spirit box, so I'm just going to start talking to it as I go. How old are you? Where are you? I really don't want to be going down in the basement. You know what? This is the first time I've ever turned the basement light on. Ooh, look! Ouija board. There's a Ouija board in the basement, so that'll make life a bit easier. In fact, I'm going to dump the UV torch at the bottom of the basement and bring the Ouija board up. And we can use that in the hallway where we can cower.
Oh, EMF 3 in the baby bedroom.
Cool. Is that in the room you're... I can see the room you're in now.
Yeah.
How old are you? How old are you? Right, we've got spirit box and it's old.
Nice.
What's your highest reading on the EMF?
3.
Have you got the still camera?
Yes.
Take a picture of this in a second. How old are you? .48. Okay, we've only got 5 shots, so that's enough. Where are you? Nursery.
EMF 2.
So it is in the nursery. Right, we've got a camera up in there. So I am going to go check the cameras. And we have ghost orbs.
Ooh.
So it's now a choice of EMF level 5, fingerprints, or freezing temperatures.
Oh, we don't have a thermometer, so that's
So,
everyone.
well, your breath will cloud.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
So, EMF, you've got the
The
UV
maximum
torch.
was 3 of that.
UV torch is downstairs. So, I get the fun job of retrieving it.
That's EMF 3 in
Yeah.
one of the bedrooms with a study.
Alright, that's doors opening and closing near us. And we have fingerprints.
Got it. I have a 4 now.
We have fingerprints. It's a poltergeist. Ozzy, if you come back to the nursery.
Okay.
Really chucking stuff around now. Get a photo of this.
Of what? Of the body?
No, have a look at the door. Have a look at the door. There's a handprint on it. Come back into the hallway.
What's up?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
So you've got 2 shots left by the looks of things. Cool. Let's hold on to those. See if we can get a. Oh, hunt. You alright, Ozzy? Shit. Whew. Made it back to the back van then, Aussie. Chuck something if you've got it marked in your journal as chuck something. Wait a second, sorry. Chuck something at me if you have it marked as a poltergeist. Right, I think it's probably too dangerous for me to go back in. Thank you.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
That was brutal.
Yeah, it was the Crowley baby again.
Yeah, I must have seen it, but I can't. I have a memory of seeing it as I was trying to.
I am inside your head.
You. Hang on, I'll get the right side of you. There we are. Right, so that got us a small amount. Well, it got me a small amount. I don't know how much you got for that. This is the same house again. We could try that again with the starting equipment, as we weren't working too badly there, and
Yeah,
try
let's
and
try that.
generate some cash for us both. Unnecessary. So yeah, if we do exactly the same thing again, that's well, I got about 150 from there, and that wasn't an optimal haul.
Oh, let me check. I got 20.
Yeah, you get it for naming the ghost. That's about it, I think. Just a moment. I just realised I can do some fixing with as long as the video is still streaming. On Facebook, I can edit the description. Everything else allows me to update from the applications, but not this. Alright, well that's good enough.
I'm going to get a refill.
Yep. Ooh, boo, boo. Oh, look, a Twitch comment I want to get rid of now.
Sorry about that. It took a bit longer than intended because I spilled orange juice all over the counter.
That's quite all right.
Right, okay. Good to go.
Yeah. So, basic equipment, same place, same thing. I need to actually select the job at professional level. Select, ready, start.
Here we go. Oh, that was quick.
That was very quick, yeah.
Take a look at the equipment.
Grab that, same, did quite well doing it the way we did last. Oh,
Didn't have to load it.
apologies.
Ghost event, EMF reader, smudge sticks.
We've had reports of violence. And it
Alright,
looks like
EMF
they
reader at
left in
least
a
we got.
hurry.
Mary Thomas.
Right. Yeah, that and grab grab the camera or box, whichever's.
Okay. Yep, I've got the camera.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Yep. We get 5 whole shots, just as a reminder. So, and then that's our lot. It's probably right. So we're just gonna batter our way in. Lights are out, because of course they are. Right, lights are back on. I haven't got much of use. Oh, but we have found a bone. So, would you like to come over to the kitchen, please, Ozzy?
Okay.
Bone just in the corner here. So, if you take a shot of that, and then you can pick it up with, I think, E.
Yep.
This is me turning lights on and off and looking for Ouija boards.
Oops.
And rather futilely probably for handprints, because they don't tend to turn up until the...
Got the bone.
Oh, doors are... Oh!
Oh, here we are.
Level
MF5.
MF5. Okay, let us record that. And we are getting it in the kitchen. Doors are moving.
Standing. Yep.
Right, let's set the camera up. Camera's up. Oh, flashy lights. I can hear footsteps. I think we should back out just now and check the camera. Forgot to turn the kitchen lights off. Whoops. Yeah, so I will go in there, drop off the spirit box, and oh, that looks like we might have ghost writing already. I'll check once I get in there. So we have got evidence of the paranormal and EMF reader. That's good.
Yep.
Can't do anything with smudge sticks, so we need to identify it now. We don't need the EMF reader anymore. I'm going to go turn off the lights in the kitchen. Quickly. Yeah, the book is on the kitchen counter. It's in view of the camera.
Run faster, run faster.
Nothing in the book.
Okay.
No breath streaks. Oh! I got breath there for a second.
Yeah, me too.
Freezing temperatures.
So, freezing temperatures.
So it is fingerprints of ghost orbs. So back to the van to check the camera.
And something just fell off the...
Ah, well, that might be a ghost event. And we have ghost orbs. We have an identification. Which is a phantom. What does a phantom do?
Oh! Is that it?
Hello?
Yeah. Can you hear you?
Yeah, we've got. It's a phantom.
Yep.
Most commonly summoned by a Ouija board. It also induces fear in those around it. Looking at a phantom will considerably drop your sanity. Taking a photo of the phantom will make it temporarily disappear.
Oh.
Alright. So, we've got a picture of the bone. I haven't collected the bone, which is good.
Yep.
We've got our identification. We can't do smudge sticks, so the other one is witness a ghost event.
Oh shit.
That's alright. And that's about it. Maybe try and see if there's an Ouija board in there. We've got 2 photos left,
Oh,
so...
yeah. Lights flicker, we had stuff falling off the wall.
Yeah.
Count as ghost event?
No, not until that board goes grey. But it seems to be doing enough things that one of us will probably witness something in a way that causes it to... yeah, it's like knocking stuff around. And generally being a bit of a dick. That was a door.
I think the fan just started. That wasn't running earlier.
Oh, it turned on the TV.
No, the fan.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you said film. Okay.
No, ceiling fan.
Yeah, that's news to me. Is that a thing we can interact with? I don't know. Can't seem to do anything with it. Oh, it's pretty cold in here too. I'm getting breath. It could be this whole area. Right, it's opening and closing doors. Yeah. Can hear stuff happening. Have either of us seen something? I think if we've got the ghost event, that might be a good place to...
Call it a night.
Yeah, we haven't got it yet though. Photo of the ghost would be lovely, but it's not vital. But that would be another $20 in our pocket or something. Right, there's a room I hate going in a nursery. It's creepy as all hell. It was also the test room for my training.
What?
So I think that has given it some BP significance it didn't have before. The question is, how long do we want to spend on trying to witness a ghost event?
Oh no.
I don't think there's a Ouija board. We found the bone.
Have you been in the basement this time around?
Yeah, so that's where I found it last time.
Okay.
And oh, there's another key. It's a neat little house, this. Oh, it's fucking with doors again.
No, that was me.
Yeah, I just kind of wanted to do that once, somewhere where we're actually looking.
Oh, front door just closed.
Okay, that's... ha! Getting flashy lights might be worth trying to get the hell out of here now. I think it's probably getting a little bit excitable. If you saw... And that was... Oh no! Oh no. Not again. Oh, that's tragic. Sorry, Ozzy.
Welcome back.
Sorry, Ozzy.
Job's ready for you.
That's all right. No, I thought, ooh, I hear footsteps. I literally was just on the doorstep, maybe 20 centimeters into the house, and I thought I'll take a photo, and then it had me.
Yeah. Oh, because you were right behind me. I was like, you must have got out this time, because that's the second time it's hunted. The just as we were leaving, and you got locked inside.
Yeah.
And that's well, it's quite sad, really.
That's all right. Right. Okay, that was the last one for me today.
Okay, that's cool. Thanks very much for the game.
No,
Hopefully
thank
do this
you.
again.
Yeah, that was good fun, despite me dying 3 times. But still, yeah. Let me know when you're doing it next. Probably weekend or next week, because I'm gaming in the next 2 nights.
Yeah. Yeah, that's. I will ping you whenever it looks like Phasmophobia. We occasionally play Battlefront 2 as a squad, and I think it's absolutely chaotic. It's it's not easy.
Yeah,
but,
I saw that. It's not for me.
I didn't know, but I thought I'd ask.
It's a bit too chaotic for me.
It's
too
quite
much going on at the same time.
quite frenetic. So
But,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
I'll for that.
I'll shout out for doing this again.
I'll see you soon. Yep. Take care.
Okay then. Bye
Good
bye.
stuff.